That's, I pricked my finger on the, because we have a diabetes glucose thing.
Good morning. You guys, I'm getting ready for work. I am on the computer, you know, looking at Nikocado Avocado, him and his crazy drama. Last night, I was trying to fix my YouTube page. I changed my little icon. I tried to fix up my description. My background, I don't like it. Hi, Vern. Good morning. Yeah, Vern, I was trying to tell you last night, my icon, my background is too big. That's why if you notice, let me show you. If you notice, Devin's head is cut off, the top part, right? Hey, VMV. Hi, guys. You guys are what's up in the morning. Can I help you? Go back to bed, Devin. So, let me see if I can show you what I was talking about. Hold on. All right, so this is actually my my background. I did I changed the pink part that you said, but it says vlogs, mukbangs, and challenges. New videos every week. And because it's too big, it won't fit. And this is small, and every time I edit this, it adds more MBs to it. So when I try to add it into YouTube, it says it has too many megabytes. Every time I edit it, it says I have more and more megabytes added to it. So that has been bothering me because I really like my background. Kind of worked a little hard at it, and it sucks that it's not coming out the way I want to. Try Paint on the computer or Canva. That works on the iMac. Get ugly. Alright, well, I guess I'll fix that later because it is 7:19. I gotta go to work. Okay? The place you guys know I love to hate. Knock you out. Ouch! Adios, gatos. I think it's supposed to rain today. Guys, I'm taking my little purse with me. So girly. I'm not taking a big old bag anymore. There's so many masks over there. I don't know which mask is mine. Not ugly, he's handsome. Let me take. It says good morning to Devin.
Good morning.
Later, sucker.
I'm getting that too.
Yeah, kiss my man. You got the cookies. Bye. I love you too. Devin has to work, but he has to work later. Soon as I go to leave the building, these damn cars in front of the building.
Sorry, honey. Sorry, baby. At the end of the day, Jose,
Let me tell you. Y'all remember my live that said night walkers or night crawlers? They was the ones that was fighting. They're the ones who had sticks and knives. Soon as I went to come down the stairs, I seen they sat down there. It's horrible. Let me tell you. I think I've been living here 4 years. And within these 4 years, almost every summer, one of the buildings across the street is always somebody who passed away. There's always a young person who passed away. I haven't seen any kind of like car break-in activity until this year. With my car, I never seen it with anybody else's car. Ever since the rioting and looting, like I told you guys, I have the Citizens app, and I'm consistently seeing like people breaking into stuff. The break into this pizza shop the other night, and I'm like, I kind of found the situation suspect because that pizza shop isn't open typically after like 10-11 o'clock. It's usually closed. The only thing that's open really late is like the chicken spot, like Kennedy's. So I found it kind of sus that they were supposedly still open at 2 o'clock in the morning and somebody tried to rob them. I was like, that seems suspicious. But like, then I'll see notifications where they're like, somebody got abused, somebody got a knife pulled out, somebody got a gun pulled out on them, somebody's running with a gun. And I'm like, since when? Since when has this area become like this crazy? I was real scared, y'all, to have my car where it's parked, because it's parked around the same area where it got broken into the first time. But it's like, am I gonna be scared to park my car certain places all the time? I ain't gonna be able to park. I done spent so much money trying to park in the parking lot. You know, who wants to keep spending a whole bunch of money every day just for parking? Get off me. So yeah, today I had some breakfast already at the house. Oh wait, I just played myself. I forgot to take the club off the car. When the last time y'all seen somebody with the club? The club on the car. Oh man. Break the car, break into it, but you can't hot wire it and take it with you, right? And I have so many plug keys right here. Yes, you have to do what you have to do. It's so right. Well, today I hope that it's not of a rainy day as it's predicted to be, because that would not be good. That would not be good. I'm not in the mood. It's like when it rains in your home, it's such a relaxing There's something wrong with my back windshield wiper. I know why. So when it rains, when you're off from work, it's such a relaxing kind of thing, because you're just home chilling anyway. That's the day to like usually wash clothes, load of laundry, or to clean up the house a little bit, so you can just relax and enjoy the calmness. But when you have to actually work in the rain, it's horrible. It is horrible. It already makes you feel like blah. But it's like, who wants to try to rush in the rain? And then it's like, I can't even go across certain people's lawns because it's all wet. Take this off. Y'all see my heels? I have some products I want to try. Right now I don't have anything in my hair. I just brushed it up and put the thingy in it. But I have some new products I want to try. I think I'm going to do a lot of product reviews on my channel, because I've been seeing some stuff in the natural hair community where it's supposed to work. We gonna see. Thank you. I ain't bullheaded on one. You guys can see me? Alright. Wow. Wow. So rude. So rude. Sorry, I was getting text messages. Says the person who's ugly. But anyways. Yeah, I have a lot of different products that I've recently gotten that I want to try out, especially this Sunday. I actually did a product review last night that I had to shoot. That's why Verns, I had left you live, because I had to record a video, review a product. Stupid person crossing the street in the middle like that. Just dumb. Don't try to backtrack it up now. Alright? Oh, the product that I reviewed last night is called Lemisol. Lemisol. It's riggedy, flow. Riggedy, people who are not from New York them drive down Fordham, it's funny because they be speeding, and it's like, this is a business area, so your license plate will get a picture. A picture will get taken of your license plate, and then you'll have a ticket. I wonder if I don't even think they opened that Foot Locker that's over there. Now he can't get enough of me B&B. Yeah, see that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I want to really get into face care, because I'm noticing as I'm getting older, and I honestly feel like it's because I work outside and all of these different elements, the pores on my face are getting bigger. Like, usually you can't see your pores, and I can see my pores all in my cheek area and my nose, and I don't like that. That, to me, it looks pretty gross, and I want to know how I can shrink them back. And then especially like with wearing this mask, I have a new little friend here on my chin, and it's just annoying. I want to get into like conditioning like your lips and lip care and stuff like that. Just different oils that's good for your face, that's not clogging. You know, a lot of people try to stay away from oil in their face, but you do need some kind of essential oils for your skin. And with me working outside, it's like I need a whole lot more than just a SPF. These people over here are crazy. I see me looking back and forth. I can't. This person from Virginia, they are speeding. OD. Somebody cut them off. They could have hit them. If you go more than the speed limit by 1, so like if the streets say 25 and you're going 36, you're gonna get a ticket. Yeah, I think it would be too, especially, you know, with our community. A lot of people be like, black don't crack, but it's like at the same time, like, you're not doing anything to your skin to make sure that either. You know, you have to take into consideration the way the world is now. Like, there's harsher winters, there's harsher summers, you know. Like, first of all, we didn't even have a winter. Let's talk about it. Winter what? Winter where? Like, that's not a good sign. That should have let us know 2020 was about to be trash. That was the sign. So I don't like all that snow and stuff. No, you know, I'm not a kid. I don't enjoy the snow like that, because unfortunately now I have to work in it. But this area that you have to, it's like, it's a little hill, and the hill makes you drive kind of fast, but you have to be on some brake mode. You have to go the speed limit that you're supposed to go, because the cops be waiting. They be waiting there on the corner with that gun, so that they can clock your speed. And even if you're not going over like the 10, they will pull you over and give you a ticket anyway, because they'll enforce the fact that you were supposed to go 25 miles per hour. They be on that kind of time. People always like to cut over the white line, make turns they're not supposed to make, and then get mad when you turn when you're supposed to. This is why I don't like driving. I like driving because I like to be able to go where I want to go and be in control. I don't like when other people drive and take me places, but I don't like to really drive because I don't like how other people drive on the road. Let me tell you, it's hard to adhere to the rules. For example, compared to New York and Jersey, it's so easy to get a ticket because you're trying to keep up with traffic and you don't even realize, because in New York you drive on the highway, but first of all the speeds is not like 60 miles per hour. The most you'll get is 50, or maybe in some areas I think 55, but they minimum, it seems like it's 60 and then 65 and 70 in some places, and you're trying to keep up with traffic, and you'll look down. First of all, you like gripping the wheel a little bit because you're like, wait, like you can hear the way the wind is passing through the car, and you look down and you're like, oh my god, I'm going 85 miles per hour, and you don't even realize it, but you're keeping up with traffic, so everybody is going the same speed, and you're like, wait, what? Like, what's going on? So, and then when I forgot where me and Devin went. Oh, me and Devin went to a wedding. This wedding video that I still haven't posted. We went to a wedding of one of his family members, and I forgot what state we had to drive through. Man, the speed limit. I think it was Philly. I'm not sure. The speed limit. I cannot believe the speed limit was like 80, and I'm like, wait, what? And I was like lead footing it. And then when I came back to New York, he had to keep tapping me like, we not over there no more. You gotta slow down. I became a speed demon. Yes, I like this. I get to where I'm trying to go faster. But it's hard to adhere to stuff. For example, this sign is a yield sign. It's not a stop sign. Why are you stopping? So you're gonna have everybody else that's from here that knows that that's a yield sign. They're gonna be anticipating on keep going, and you're gonna have the idiot that comes and hits me from behind because you wanted to stop. Usually I'll go to like Starbucks and get breakfast, but I'm not gonna do it today. Stop blowing the horn. Oh, I am a horn blower. My mom used to get mad. I will blow my horn at somebody in a minute. For real, for real. And it's funny because when I had learned how to drive, when I was taking a defensive driving courses, the instructor was like, when people do stuff, you have to alert them, you know, that, you know, hello, you're not the only person on the road. You know, it's other people behind you cause an accident. You have to use your horn. Your horn is there for a reason. And my mom was like, that's the worst thing they could have told you. Because you use your horn for everything. I don't use it for everything. I honestly don't. Sometimes it's not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Whew. See, I'm already like blah for the day. I really don't. I don't have the energy. I don't think I'm training this week. I think maybe next week I go back to training the person who came. So this week I really don't feel like training nobody. Oh, that's what I was saying about me getting breakfast from Starbucks. Usually I do, but the other day I had ordered some breakfast from IHOP. I ordered like family style, so you know they gave like a whole bunch of eggs and home fries and all that stuff like that, and waffles. So today bearings. It was easy to train him, and I actually was able to let him do a piece, and I do the piece of the route, and he did a good job. The next guy that came in, he is a military guy. I think he said he's in the reserves, and he's from Florida, but he came up here. He applied up here, and he got hired very fast. Like I said, y'all hear me complain about this job a lot, but like I said, the post office is always hiring. I mean, if you need hours, you need money, apply to the post office, preferably Queens and Bronx. And I say that because, I mean, Queens and Brooklyn. And I say that because if you apply for Bronx and Manhattan, to get converted to a career carrier, it takes a much longer time as opposed to Queens and Brooklyn, just so you know. So Queens and Brooklyn is connected, and the Bronx and Manhattan is connected, just so you guys know. So the second guy, he wasn't bad. Today's gonna be a long day. He wasn't bad. He was just supposed to shadow me, and shadowing is when you just follow the person around while they do their job, and you see if this is the job for you, like if this is something that you want to do, because you're watching them, you're walking the way that they walk, you're just following them everywhere. But a lot of times you can tell who really is interested in a job and who wants to try the job out, because they'll ask, oh, well, can I just help instead of following you? Or is there any way that you can show me a little bit of the mail? And I personally show them mail from day one, even if you're shadowing me. I try not to throw too many terms at them to try to confuse them. I just let them know, like, look, your job is to deliver the mail and deliver the packages, and just make sure you deliver it to the right house. So far as your time, you know, how fast you go in the street, all that stuff comes with experience. When it comes to racking the route, that comes with time and experience. You're not gonna learn it overnight. And I hate how the post office tries to put pressure on these new people and make it seem like that's something that they have to learn right away. Because even when you take the test to work for the post office, they give you some bull crap kind of like address scenario, and then they throw addresses at you and try to figure out what category to put it in. I guarantee you, if I took that test now, I'd probably still be like, wait, what? And you're not giving me no pen and paper so I can write this stuff down? Like, for real. Yeah, so they just gotta learn to deliver the stuff at the right house. And sometimes if you misdeliver a package, you have some customers, they'll do one or two things. One, if it's on the same block, they'll go to the neighbor house and be like, hey, the mail person delivered this to me by mistake. They'll give them their mail or their package. Or two, you'll have the customer leave the package back out and write on it real big, does not belong here. Or they'll write a paragraph on the letter. This person does not live here. They moved out 10 years ago. Please stop putting this mail in my mailbox. Thank you. All big and stuff. And then you look at the piece of letter and it says current resident. And it's like, dummy, you are the current resident. What are you talking about? You know, stuff like that. So, yesterday, I had a situation where the person who did my route when I was off, he delivered a package. He delivered 2 packages to the wrong house. The address was, the last 2 numbers was 46, and he delivered it to the house 64. You may say, how did he get 46 and 64 confused? When you're new and you're under pressure, I feel like in the post office, you become dyslexic when you see numbers. I'm not going to even lie. When you're under pressure and you're a CCA and you knew, all numbers look alike. They do. And you will never understand it until you work for the post office. So that 46 said 64 to that young man. And customers didn't want to deliver it to the house down the block. They don't have to. That's not their job, you know. But they gave it to me when I was at the door. They was like, "Oh, don't leave. I have packages for you." I'm thinking they have outgoing packages they want me to take, and it was like, "Oh, this doesn't belong here. It goes down the block." I was like, "All right, thank you." But then you also have customers who receive packages that's not theirs, and they decide to keep it as if it is theirs. I have two incidents. One of my customer, I guess he ordered something for him and his husband because it was around, it was during Gay Pride Month, and like he was ordering a lot of stuff, and there's this one particular package that he didn't receive, and he was really pissed off about it. I mean, I'll be pissed off too if I order something and now it can't be found, but we're able to GPS it and see where it was scanned. So if you ever was missing a package, this is how the post office is able to, you know, help retrieve it. They can see where the carrier actually scanned that package. So the package was scanned on the next block, which has the same address number, and that's a common mistake that happens as well. If you're doing the same kind of blocks, especially like in my area. All right, so for this particular situation, this person's address is a 5-digit number, like say it's 12345 Sesame Street, and the address that it was supposed to go to was 12345 12th Street. So 12th Street and Sesame Street is not the same, but like I said, when you're under pressure sometime and you're doing mail, you become a little dyslexic and things start to kind of like look alike a little bit. So it's kind of common to deliver the same numeric address to the wrong actual address. But like I said, one was a word street and the other one was a numeric street. And when I went to that house to retrieve the package, this house never had a mailbox. Every time I would tell them about a mailbox, they didn't speak no English. And then they finally got a mailbox, and they have 2 cars. The cars was in the driveway. I'm ringing the bell, knocking on the door. Nobody's coming to the door. Now all of a sudden, nobody's home. So I'm just like, all right, so what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, they the other couple, they actually put in a complaint to the post office, because essentially it was our fault because it was misdelivered to the wrong house. But at the same time, because we knew who had it, you know, and we're knocking on the door every day trying to get it, they're not trying to give it up. Like, essentially, they're stealing it. So I had the same situation happen yesterday. Another customer, same address, but 2 different blocks. But both of these blocks are numeric. One is 12 and the other one is 13, for example. So I went over to the house, cars in the driveway. You could see lights on in the house, ringing the bell, knocking on the door. Nobody's answering. And I'm like, I called back the station like, yo, somebody's home, but like, they're not answering. Like, what do you want me to do? They're not answering. Like, they're there. Like, you want me to record? So when I go to the customer, I can show them, I say, look, this is the house. They got your shit. You gonna like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But they do steal. These customers, they do steal. If you make a mistake, they do steal. They will steal it, and then at the end of the day, it does fall on you as the carrier, because you're the one who made that mistake. Because it's like, if you didn't make that mistake, they wouldn't be able to steal, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Which is true. But at the same time, you would think, like, if something is not yours, a lot of times customers will either leave it out, or they will put in a complaint and be like, oh, this person I had a package delivered to me wrong, or they'll bring it all the way back. Instead of bringing it to the customer's house, they'll bring it all the way back to the post and be like, this was delivered to me wrong. They'll do that. Another customer, I had another customer. Oh, I had another complaint, and it was when I wasn't there, so it wasn't me that did it. And it was like, oh, can you check on this package? Da da da. So I said, okay, fine. So I go over to check out the package. I checked in front of the house. Usually they leave stuff out in front of the house. They didn't leave anything. So I knocked on the door, and the guy who came to the door was a Chinese guy. He doesn't speak any English, so he went to go get one of his family members that speak English. So a young man came to the door, like a teenager or 20-year-old, and he's like, yes. I was like, yeah, did you get a package that was misdelivered? He goes, oh, yeah, it's right here. I was gonna send it back. I said, what? What? Thank you. Mind you, this package is this big. It's this big. I'm like, are you serious? Dude. So yeah, people be stealing. It's annoying, but that's why I said when I train to make sure you deliver the correct mail and the correct package at the right address. That's it. Always follow the mail that's in your hand, because this is gonna go to almost every house. The mail that they hold in here, not guaranteed to go to every house. You know what trips you up when you're delivering the mail that you guys don't realize? It's funny, like because the letter size that goes in your hand, that's called DPS. It's put together by a computer, right? So it comes already in the order of your route. All you gotta do is pick it up and start delivering. And when you're a CCA, when you're new and you're delivering the mail, you'll get a piece of mail that's like from Washington, D.C. or from Connecticut or L.A. And you're like, huh? You're so confused. You're like, what is this? What is this? Am I supposed to go deliver this? Like, why? Why is this here? And it does throw you off. Especially if you thought you was in the groove, like, all right, I got all of this match, bam. All right, this is the next house. And then you go to the next house, and this is what messes you up too. So those of you who don't have an address on your house and you think it's okay, you need to put an address on your house. I don't care if you use sticky tape, them little sticker numbers, something. Because people don't know. They're not just going to be like, oh, this is house 123 because this house right here is 121. No, they're not going to guess that because every house isn't consecutive. It's not going to go 121, 123, 125, 127. Sometimes houses skip. It'll go 121 and then it'll go 127. You know what I'm saying? Some blocks do that. So when you're new and you're going through the mail and you thinking you in the groove and you delivering from house to house, and then you see something about Brooklyn and you're like, huh? And the numbers don't even go together. And you're like, what's this? And then you take it out and then you see the next house and you're like, wait, this house don't have a number, but you like, oh, okay, but it should go in the same order. And then you put all the mail in that mailbox and you go to the next house and you see the next number and that house got a number and you like, wait, this is not the same as, wait, this house ain't even have mail because it don't have a number. This house go to that house. Y'all, you want to talk about confused? I'm telling you, delivering the mail ain't easy. It's a lot of stuff you got to pay attention to. But like I said, when I teach, I just say make sure the letters, the flats, and the package match the house. That is it. Your speed and all that stuff come later on. You racking the route fast, that comes later on. That's not even important. And you know what's stupid? They have us teaching these new people how to rack a route, right? They got to come in at like 7 o'clock or 7:30. And they got to learn how to rack a route. After they learn how to rack a route, well, they don't even learn. They just watching you and they just like doing the motion of how to rack the route, right? Then they turn around and tell them, all right, come in at 10 o'clock. Then they come in at 10 o'clock. When they come in at 10 o'clock, the route is already racked for them and pulled down. They be like, oh, you're doing this route. Here, take it and put it in your in the truck. Bye, have a good day. So now they gotta figure all this stuff out for themselves. They like, how do I load it in the truck where it's in a order that I'm supposed to know? Like, it's something different, y'all. For real, for real. Real for real. Guys, I need to go live more too. I need to go live more to get these hours. All right, Vern. Thanks for stopping by. I'm about to walk so slow. What time is it? 43. I'm gonna get off in 2 minutes. I'm gonna get off in 2 minutes. So I can have 45. Probably gonna take me about 2 or 3 minutes to actually get to the building. Because I got on flip-flops. And the floor is wet. So I got to make sure I don't step in no puddles. Oh, you still here? Oh, okay. Vern, you had a good show yesterday. It was very informative. I didn't know that you could move certain videos up to where you want them to be seen. But that only works for uploaded videos. That doesn't work for live. So that's why with my whole thing with my car being broken into, I didn't even get to edit that video before my car got broken into a second time. And the second time that my car got broken into, I actually went live because I was just so pissed. Because I was like, I cannot believe that this happened again. So what I did was, after I posted that video, I had put at the end of the video, you could see like another video, and I chose like car vandalized again, that live, to like show, because I have another video that I'm gonna drop next week about the whole process of getting the window fixed and what I had to go through. And I don't want people to be confused because I dropped the live was like a month ago, and I'm just uploading like the first incident today. Gotta get my bus. Vern, I look at his typical New York living, for real. New York City living. It's so annoying. One of the another person at my job is retiring today. Hey, how you doing? the shop steward is retiring, and like breakfast and all this stuff. No, I'm not allowed to wear flip-flops at work. I wear them to work. Okay. Wear them to work, and then I switch when I get inside. Y'all know I do what I want. Nah, let me stop. Hold on. It wouldn't make sense to do that. You'll probably bust your behind going up the stairs. All right, gotta go. I don't want to get copyrighted.